Davo, a 1-0 defeat in the end, but a very spirited performance considering the amount of changes made to the side and, of course, a couple of youngsters named on the bench. How do you reflect on that game as a whole?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gutted that we lost the game 1-0. I didn't think there was a massive amount in the game. They're a good team, very good team. They've been sort of depleted as well. They've had a lot of players missing, and we probably caught them on a day where they were a little bit at better, more full strength than they had been even. Although they still had a few sort of players missing, and they've had a lot of games and stuff like that. But we probably would have rather played them on Thursday because I'm sure they would have been tired from the exertions of Tuesday. But listen, it was a good game, a tight game, not much in it. We gave it a good go. I didn't think there was much in it either way. I don't think we could argue that we deserved to win. I think I didn't necessarily think they deserved to win. It was one of those games where one game was going to settle it, and unfortunately they took their chance and we didn't take ours. Not that there was loads of chances, but we had a few quite good chances. I don't think Geordie made many saves. I can't really remember any. We failed to hit the target on a couple of chances that we had, which could have had an impact on us. I think that first goal was important. It's been important for us all season. When we found getting that first goal, we've won the vast majority of our games. But listen, I told the lads afterwards, I'm immensely proud of them. They've gone there, they've conducted themselves properly. All got there as quickly as they can. They've made the long journey back. They conduct themselves properly in the bar afterwards. Not that I expect anything less than that, but everything about them today was class. So disappointed with the result, proud of the group as a whole really, and it's pleasing to have a couple of the young lads that 16-year-old, 17-year-old on the bench that deserved their opportunity to be with us as well. They've been brilliant for the 23s. 23s are flying, and it was great to have them involved. As well as Brooks, who's also a youth team player. So no, it was a good day, good experience for some of them. Plenty of players missing. We had 8 players missing. Sort of 6 or 7 of them have been regular starters. But this is that time of the season. There's a lot of teams with the same issue. So no complaints. Beaten by a good side and in a tight game.
Indeed, it was a tight game, and it goes a long way when their social media manager is raving about how good their back line was. And was that the difference tonight, do you think?
Yeah, I think they defended well. They've got some good players defensively. Obviously, Williams can play in various positions and gets forward well. Obviously, popped up with a goal, but he's effective with bringing the ball out from the back. And then Booth was good and down. A pair of them. Good solid defenders at this level, and they were hard to break down. We did break them down a few times, but they just, as I said, we just a bit away with our finish, or they did well to sort of quell the attack. So credit to them defensively. And said that, I thought we defended well because their front two are good players. Seymour, a very good player, and Crago's a good player for them as well. So I thought both defenders defended well. But like you say, the fact that they were sort of saying how well their defence played shows that it wasn't a one-sided game for sure.
Of course, and for all the pantomime stuff between the two clubs in recent weeks, obviously both have done amazingly to be safe in this season, especially considering where Plymouth Parkway were. Both teams came up together last year. Are you excited to be coming back here next season?
Oh, exactly that. Look, I said this to Lee after the game. He said, I think you took our comments out of context. So I'm like, no, we didn't. I knew it was, there was nothing in it. He's not a malicious guy. He's a winner. He's a passionate chap, and as am I. But with what we've got and our resources and the players that we've got, I know what they're about. They need to be sort of spiked, and I made sure that I made it as spiky as it could be for us because we need that edge. And the way he said it, I could have interpreted that way. It could be interpreted that way, and I've got immense amounts of respect for him individually as a manager and them as a football club. The pair of us to get promoted. I know that there was, I think they were tipped to do more than what they've done this year, just purely because of the fact that they won the league handsomely last year, and they've been on crest of a wave for several years. But I don't think that was ever realistic. Some of the clubs in this league are huge, and budgets beyond belief. So, it's the fact that any team that gets promoted and is stays up for a start, which we've done, but they've done more than that. They've hit themselves in towards sort of top 10, full credit to him. Full credit to Lee. I had a good, real nice chat with him afterwards, and it's all tongue in cheek. There's, you only sort of stick to a team that you kind of respect, if that makes sense. If you sort of fear them a little bit, or feel that they could do some damage, that's when you sort of try and find an angle. So yes, any of that stuff is out of respect. I think our fans are the same. They'll obviously do the same, and it's usually tongue in cheek. So yeah, full credit to them. It's not it's heartfelt as well. I do really wish them well, and congratulate them on a brilliant season, and I'm pretty confident that they're going to have a really good season next year, and I hope that we can in some way match that, because both teams have done brilliant to stay up. Them, as I said, with they were under the cosh a little bit for the part of the season. At no point I ever thought they were even close to being in any threat. They had a lot of games in hand. They've done brilliant in the cup and stuff like that. So yeah, they've done great, and I wish them well. And I hope it's all put to bed. We can tongue in cheek about it, and the no dents thing and all that. It's all good fun, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. What's football without a bit of a rivalry, eh? Just a word on the fans then who made the long trip and difficult trip to Plymouth in midweek to support the boys. What a loyal set of supporters we have.
Fans, unbelievable. The pocket that came, sung, shouted, had a bit of fun and banter with their supporters and things like that. I think I don't think you can ever be anything but appreciative of and being in admiration for them. It's a hell of a long trip. Like I said, I've had 8 players that couldn't attend. Those fans, they've paid their hard-earned money to get down there, and shouted and gave rapturous applause for us, even though we lost the game. They know how hard we work. We played well. We give it a good go. Don't think we ever hit the heights, but there's not a single bit of complaint from them about it, and nothing but respect for them. I think the world of them. Fans are great.
Of course, and there's a full coach of fans travelling to the final game on Saturday. It's another long trip down to Tiverton this time. Is there a disappointment that the season's nearly over for you, and will you be looking to get a break?
Yeah, really looking forward to Saturday. We've had sort of 3-ish coaches all year, 3 or 4, and we're going to have a coach, which is an absolute rarity for us. So we will enjoy that, and obviously it will be a full coach with supporters on there that will enjoy the day as well. We'll go there, try and get a result, try and end the season on a high against a good team. Tiverton came to our place and scored last minute. They celebrated and ran past our dugout, so I wonder if we'll do the old aeroplane celebrations. No, I'm joking. It's totally understand why people do that, and there'll be certainly no retribution for that. They're a good club, good manager, nice people down there, and I've been a big club over the years, so we'll look forward to it. It's been a long, hard season. I'm going to look forward to a break. That break will probably last about 2 days, or probably 2 hours, knowing me. And be planning for next season, trying to retain the players that we've got. I'm confident a lot of them will want to stay, and they've been part of something special. They can see that we're building something. We've got good things going on off the pitch, and I'm sure we'll all be excitedly looking forward to pre-season friendlies, and then fixture list coming back round, and it's a second season and a second stab at this league. We've, in the 6 years I've been here, we've improved every year positionally or points wise, year on year. So our target now is to finish above whatever we finish this year. At the moment 45, can we finish with 48? And if we do, let's try and beat that next year. That's what we've got to try and do. We're not going to have ideas above our station. We're just going to see if we can just incrementally build, add a player or 2 here and there, and see how we go. But yeah, we've loved every minute of this season, even the hard times. and we've grown from it and strength from it, and Saturday will be a good day for us, and we'll really look forward to it.